first wave of snowboarders are at an age where they've got their own kids.
For a lot of years we snowboarded together, and then we wanted to make sure that that was a part of our families.
Burton's worked really hard saying, okay, we can focus on these little guys and girls that want to stand sideways.
Snowboard.
AASI, it's coming up on its 20-year anniversary. Over the last 20 years, I think the most exciting thing working with Burton, Learn to Ride, as well as all of our national team members, is that we've brought together the curriculum, the equipment, and the terrain to make the perfect learning environment.
The opportunity to start snowboarding at a young age is something that's becoming more common. So we made a decision to start snowboarding at the same age as skiing.
Burton, being a manufacturer, decided, well, let's make products that make it easier for people to learn.
I started snowboarding when I was 2. Apparently they make snowboards at that small.
Our coaches effectively can get the kids sliding in no time. Kids can get out there and have a go from day one.
Finally have gotten the equipment to where it needs to be to get people into the sport at a young age. We also have developed the right terrain so that it welcomes kids into the sport.
The Riglet Park was born, making that sculpted terrain into a playground.
They can start as young as 3 years old. They're able to manipulate that board and have that opportunity to be really successful.
You can learn through play, getting to know the equipment, getting to know the snow surface, and falling in love with the sport. And because we're having fun, we're snowboarding right.
Having great coaches is everything. We've got some great friendships in PSIA-AASI, and the Aussie coaches come down to help us.
The whole children's specialist track that ASI and PSIA have now is amazing.
We can teach your instructors how to use that equipment, use that terrain to teach kids 3 to 6.
You want to make sure you have an energetic team that is wanting to work with 3 to 6-year-olds. They're going to create those memorable experiences that the kids are going to want to come back to snowboarding time and time again.
If I was talking to a snow sports school director, I would highly recommend starting kids at 3 years old.
Through my entire career, I've really focused on the alpine side of snow sports, and I always thought the best sport to start in was alpine skiing. And as I started to learn more and more about what we should be providing to our 3 to 6-year-old demographic, I started to realize we shouldn't be telling the kids what sport to be choosing.
After you get it, it's really fun. Now I just go riding almost every weekend with just anybody who will go riding with me.
It's exciting for a lot of us, having taught ourselves, getting out with a 3-year-old and seeing them do things that took us decades to figure out. The potential for our sport is so huge because these kids are learning so young.
Whatever the percentages that you feel your region market mix is in terms of ski to snowboard, you want to apply to the children. And if you don't offer it, then you're potentially shutting the door for 10–20% of the youth market. It's worth the investment.
We can't control the weather. We can't control the economy, but we can control helping to drive new people into the sport, and little kids are that key.